gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft. Look at how beautiful this shopping district is. Isn't it really coming along? Notice I'm mainly looking at my place. Speaking of my place, B-Dubs is rich. I really need to... Oh, I need to restock these front boys. I know I've got... I didn't even know. But all of the stuff that's been going up in the shopping district, it's so cool looking. I love it. I think the place is really coming along, and it's made me feel like, I mean, look at that big impulse shop. Isn't that cool? I thought, hey, it would be really cool. Look at this new place to have my base close to the shopping district. And sure enough, it kind of is. It's within view of the shopping district, so I can be close to a lot of people, but this is the view that they get. Yeah. This is the view. Ah! I saw something on here. I saw a compass. What does it say? Follow me, 8 p.m. BST. I think that's old. You want to talk about good views? Look at this. Look at Scar make a good view. Isn't that a glorious profile in the fog distance? I think that looks amazing. This looks like Garbaggio. It's half finished. So, you know what we're gonna do today. We're gonna play TCG! Just kidding, we're not gonna start with that. Maybe later, another day, or today, I don't know. But I think I have good things in here, rare. I mean, there's just starter pack, but I do want to play it. I got TNT, which I think is good. Chorus Fruit, I think I have like good things in that pack. So... I do want to play this TCG card game that Beef made. I think it'd be really fun. But before any of that, I need to start building. But before I start building, let me do a perfect fly job and talk to you about... Yes! I did it! This lower half. These two structures, the bottom half and the upper half, are built kind of at different times, but I think it'll be okay. This is like... I just learned how to ride a bike, and I feel like I can ride my bike across country. It's like I got a new shading tool. I'm using like colors to create shade, but you're kind of overdoing it a little bit. Of course, it's all up to your opinion, you know. But for me now, I'm kind of feeling like, yeah, that's a little much. I don't like that so much. If you saw my last building with BdoubleO episode, Hey, who put face on? Face and the mouth and then eyes and eyebrows. I love that. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, but back to my important speech. Basically, I've been kind of learning more about shading in my last episode of my single player world. I think showed that off fairly well. Now, just a quick reminder before I start building that upper area. We're going for a cyberpunk temple. So it was an old temple, kind of ruined. And somebody came in and cyberpunked it. They cyberpunked the whole thing, which I think will be cool. I love this place. I've been using my super smelter, and it's working out amazing. With the, oh, yes. Eventually, this whole place will be like this. I'll just have tons and tons of cool things. This broke again. I think it's because I log out while it's working. But for those of you that don't know, I have a skulk sensor under here. So when I make some noise in this area, it will. You know, sometimes my perfect redstone can not be so perfect sometimes. I don't know why. But now, aha, there it goes. And yes, they come by and they get stamped. Okay, fine. You saw that before. All right, time for B-Dubs to go outside. My throat made a click noise. I don't know if you heard that. Time to get a bunch of materials together and start building this next story. All right, phase 1, kind of complete. Yeah, this is actually, phase 1. That makes it sound like there's going to be 3 or 4 phases. There's actually going to be like probably 20 phases if this is phase 1. But this is kind of where we're at. I think this is maybe the most intricate part of it. But if you can't tell, we've got a crane here. Nothing to carry or lift up unless it's this pig. Would you like to get lifted? You want to get hoisted? Maybe we could do that. That's not a bad idea. But I think it looks pretty good. I think from Scar's place, it's also looking fairly nice. I'm not going to spoil his beautiful castle. He's still working on it. But from this distance, now we're getting a nice view, even with the little face on the side. I think it looks good. You making use of, I have to use cheat camera. In my brain, it is full of good things, and outside of my brain. So here we get a little better view. When you're building on a bigger scale like this, you get to do a little more, fun stuff with details. So we use a bunch of grindstone. Of course, yes, that's what I meant. Get to use a bunch of grindstones on there, which is really cool. And then a bunch of copper. Luckily, we have loads. And then this is supposed to look like a shipping container that's kind of sitting up on top and being repurposed for something else. And then this big, huge radio tower, which even without shaders at nighttime, these red glow babies look really cool. Unfortunately, we will never be seeing nighttime. Maybe today. This one kind of needs to be shown off at night. But I think we're looking pretty good. This is always a hard thing to do. These X shapes in the supports. And when you're up close, it doesn't look great. But from a distance, not terrible. Not too bad. So this is one of the most detailed areas on the build. The rest is like getting walls up and doing windows and stuff like that. So it shouldn't be too bad. But I think we're coming right along. Time to load up with tons of white concrete and diorite and get building. But before we do, let's take a quick commercial break. Do you suffer from wet, slippery ears? This guy does, and that causes normal earbuds to slip and fall out when he's exercising. But fear not, because Raycon Everyday Earbuds are here to save the day. With their innovative design and comfortable fit, Raycon Everyday Earbuds will stay in your ears no matter what you're doing. But beyond the comfortable fit, they're also water resistant. So much so that they would even survive being left outside in the rain or the occasional, I left them in my pocket and I'm gonna wash them in the washing machine. The best part is that they start at half the price of other premium brands. So you could even buy a pair and a spare and still pay less than you would with some of the other guys. There are also a plethora of touch controls that help you control volume, play and pause music, answer calls, change profiles, and more with just a touch. It's no wonder Raycon's Everyday Earbuds have over 50,000 5-star reviews. So if you're ready to buy something small with a big impact, click the link down in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/bdubs to get 15% off your Raycon purchase. I know, right? Where everything,
It's all color coded.
It's the worst. This is seriously the freaking worst.
Okay, so you got some light blue ones here and another light blue one in here. What's in this one without looking?
That one, the one you're standing on without looking, is stone and cobblestone.
Okay, that's impressive.
Yeah.
What's this one? No looking?
That one is items that are 2 stacks that I need 2 stacks of, or
I was wondering, I'm looking at there's no category here whatsoever, but somehow you made a category for this.
Yeah, 2 stacks. That's my 2
stacks of
check.
glass, 2 stacks of terracotta. Okay. B-dubs, if you ever get bored and you need something to do, there's something we need to do.
What?
Me and you.
Arena?
We got a horse race sometime. We still don't know which one of us is the better horse racer.
Oh, yes. Wait. Like just straight up horse race, or like make horse race track?
I think let's just do a straight up race, and then we can do a rematch if we want to go again.
Oh, the new breeding's coming.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Once that comes out, that would be a good thing to do.
Yes. Okay.
I have no idea when that update's coming out, though.
It's out.
What, actually?
Yeah, we just haven't updated yet. So probably next week, maybe?
I thought they were still in pre-releases, or is 120's out?
Oh no, 119.4. 119.4. But that's where the horse breeding.
Oh, it's in that too. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
So we should have that very soon. Yeah.
Oh, baby.
You know, we built the horse race, B-dubs, and we
Yes.
never even raced each other. It's a real shame.
We didn't. We didn't. No. I think I got first place on that.
Yeah, and I got first place in my team. We were on separate teams. Yeah, so we got to go head to head sometime.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Battle of the Horse Master.
All right. We're going to let you be.
Okay.
Get back to work.
Yep. I get back to work. Horse race, TCG match, all incoming. Oh, yeah. I gotta tell you, there's not many better feelings. You felt this before. You complete a big build, a big project, that feeling of accomplishment after, oh, baby, there's not much better. Oh, so lots of building. BdoubleO built so much, and I loved every second of it. There's so much interior. Just kidding. There's zero interior, but I know what I want to do. Like this, obviously. You'll see this from the other side, but here's a big moon shape right here. That's going to be the room. My throne room will be kind of in the center. So I have plans, but it looks like the inside of a computer. But let's do a fly job and let's get a little better look at it. So lots of different colors. I tried to implement a lot of different colors, but nothing super, super vibrant, just like the more muted stuff. And from time to time, having some, grime growing on it and stuff. I'm trying to figure out what my favorite side is. I like that face. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Aha! Okay, this side will be better. There's something obviously missing from here and here. And I am so sorry for my inventory. I know. Being a good YouTuber, you have to have good inventory. That's essential. And my inventory is a disaster right now. What I want to do here, this looks odd. I'm just kind of saving materials by putting the stone on the inside. Let's see if I can get, this is always a fun thing. I got the painting I wanted. Yes. Okay. And I think this one, there's only one 2x4, that karate one. And then please give me the other big karate. No, that's not the one I wanted. Big karate, please. No. Yes, there it is. Okay, there's big karate. Oh, yes. So you know what? I've always hated these paintings. For the longest time, I've always thought, oh, they're so stupid. Until recently, where I saw on Twitter, the actual artist, he's tweeting about his process of making them and stuff. And I was like, I started to appreciate him. And it's like a form, it's odd art, but it's cool. But see, it's nighttime, it's way past my bedtime, but you can see it looks like kind of a glowing neon billboard sign at nighttime. Okay, sleep so fast. Like this painting right here, this is actually food. This is a kebab, I think. Like you saw the real versions and then, it pixelated them for the game. I think that's pretty cool. So it's a little bit of a homage, a little advertising for the art. But let's just take a little fly around. Of course, up top on the main building, I have my branding. I have to brand my building. This is a window technique that actually Scar kind of invented. He asked me one day on Twitter, he said, B-Dubs, or on Discord, he said, B-Dubs, I hate that my windows are all leaking light on the outside. And I was like, you know what? You're right. That it would be nice if you could contain it. So that's what we did here. We'll do a nighttime shot to show that off. But then here, this is like a little hologram of a bed, of course, got to represent. And I think that's about it. Just lots of pipes and then using some kind of cooling coil thing. I don't know exactly what it is, but that's the overall look of the base. I want to give a more detailed flyover of the whole thing because we'll probably, for the most part, not be paying attention to these little details down the road, but knowing that they're there, that kind of helps. Now, what is this big conglomeration on top, B-Dubs? This makes no sense at all. Aha, it does make sense. Why? Because we're not done. we have to, of course, we have our name on the side to brand me, but we're going to go one step further. You know B-dubs. Got to go all the way. So we're going to make a hologram of my B-dubs head face. Etho, don't sleep, please. Please, Etho, don't sleep. Etho's on the server. It is nighttime, and we're going to get the most glorious view of the hologram of my... it is a hologram? Yeah, it is a hologram that I make of me, of my face. Yes, and look at how dark this is exciting. I've never been awake this late before, but I have to be able to show it off. Oh, and we can look at the windows. Yes, and you can see how it's like it looks bright inside. This is, I think, what Scar was talking about with his thing. Looks bright inside, but light leak doesn't leak outside. Anyway, there she is. There's the B-dubs hologram face. They look pretty sick. Okay, I'm scared. Sleep, for goodness sakes. Oh, my word. This is quite an exciting night. Look at how the clock, it got all the way to almost halfway, a quarter through the night. That was wonderful. Anyway, there we have. So basically what I did, this is an interesting thing. Let's do a cheat camera go through me. And I just made my face in there. And I used like terracotta and logs and wool and some glow things, the frog lights. And then to get kind of that artifact look, like vertical artifacts, I did like dark green panes there, then lime, then a dark green pane coming out like this. So it looks like, stripes and stuff. Oh, I think it's pretty good. It breaks it up just enough to where it really gives that hologram feel. And now that we finished, let's take a look from all viewpoints, because when people are here, people usually go on bigger render distance, but hey, from over here, it looks pretty nice. Now Scar doesn't have to look at half a dumb thing. Now it's finished. Oh yeah. And now we're acting like a normal customer in the shopping district. And yeah, that looks nice. Off in the background. Paintings aren't rendering quite yet. But that's okay. That's all right. They'll come in any second. Yeah. Now the paintings are in. I think that looks nice. That's a good view from the shopping district. Even if it gets blocked, it's whatever. I just didn't want it to be an eyesore. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for today's episode. Looks like I have a TCG match with Cub that unfortunately I had to postpone because, got to get the base done. That was our goal for today. And a horse race against Etho, the two horse masters. Oh, I can't wait. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I love you to death, and we'll see you in the next episode.